Guys, it's Nutrition by Victoria. I just got off my bike. Oh, it's so fresh outside. I really missed outdoor riding. So I'm gonna make a quick video here before I go get the little ones. I had a question about salt and what to do when you have salt cravings. And this is a great question. First of all, I want to say a little bit about salt. We don't need to eat fragmented sodium like table salt. We can get all of our sodium needs, which are pretty minimal, just from consuming fruits and vegetables. Vegan! And a lot of us have, if we have excess weight on our body, most of that weight is fluid weight from excess sodium retention from past eating. You know, we all come from some kind of past where we probably had a lot of salt in our food, unless we were raised fruitarian. I know my kids like to have salt with their starches, and salt actually helps to break down starch, so that can be beneficial in that way. And for people coming from the standard American diet, salt can be can help make vegetables more palatable. So there are benefits to it. But if you're trying to lose weight, it's beneficial to have a low sodium diet. Okay, so salt. We don't need a lot in our diet. If we've eaten a lot of salt in the past, it's likely we are retaining it, especially if you're not doing any high intensity exercise to sweat it out. So in order to get rid of excess sodium that's stored on the body, as it can look a lot like fat, but it's actually fluid retention to dilute the salt. So in order to get rid of it, we have to be pumping it out through exercise and eating a low salt diet. But because we have this excess salt floating around in our body, I know I have some, sometimes I spit up some mucus and there's salt in it, and when I exercise, I'll taste my lip or something and it'll be pretty salty. But that has reduced as I've gotten fitter and I've lost weight, and excess water retention from salt has reduced on my body. But when that salt gets thrown back into circulation, you can crave it. And a certain amount of sodium, like I was saying earlier, is natural in the diet to maintain proper electrolyte balance and cellular balance within our system, to maintain an isotonic fluid balance, to be correct. So how I deal with salt without eating salt is I use a lot of lemon. So lemon can give, especially greens, the combination can give a really salty flavor without there being any added salt. Another really good thing to use is seaweed. I love seaweed. I think it's helped me get through a lot of my big salt cravings earlier on, and it's low sodium. You can eat a whole packet of like 10 sheets and it only contains about 50 to 100 milligrams of sodium. Other things you can do is to eat a lot of greens. So spinach in particular has a decent amount of sodium. Those are my favorites. Eating a lot of greens, especially spinach, adding lemon to big salads, eating your vegetables, mushrooms, carrots, beets, celery is a really good source of sodium. All those vegetables contain a decent amount of sodium. That about wraps it up for this video. Again, eat your vegetables, your greens, celery, add lemon to your foods, eat some seaweed, and that'll help with salt cravings. And keep in mind that if you're eating enough fruit, it's going to bring your salt cravings into balance, so you won't be eating too much, because a lot of times salt cravings can mean that you haven't eaten enough calories. So make sure you get lots of fruit in, lots of dates, bananas, whatever you like, and then have your greens with it and you'll be good. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. See you next time. Bye.